Hello everyone, I'm Charles. Welcome to Graphic Design Quick Start. In today's episode, I'll be showing you how to transform Illustrator plugs in Photoshop shapes. Let me show you how this is done. We'll start with this superhero shield that we created in our past episode and create these in Photoshop. These shapes are easier to create in Illustrator. That's why we are having this two-step process. And that is a workflow that you might need to understand to further enhance your graphic design processes, whereby you have to understand what starts in Illustrator and ends in Photoshop. Let us get started. First, let us hide the shapes. Let us switch to Illustrator project. Go to the layers panel. Next, let us select the star and the concentric circles. Next, before we copy them to Photoshop, let us make sure we drop some of the effects so that they don't give us trouble in Photoshop. To do that, go to the appearance panel, click on the drop down menu, click on reduce to basic appearance. Do not click to create appearance, that would get rid of the fill, but the reduce to basic appearance only gets rid of effects, leaving the fill and stroke intact. Go to edit, copy, or press Ctrl C, Command C on a Mac. Let us switch to a Photoshop project. Go to edit, click on paste, or press Ctrl V, Command V on Mac. Under the paste as option, choose shape layer, click OK, hold Shift and Alt. This helps you expand from center outward. The next step is to move each shape layer to its own layer. To do that, press A to select the power selection tool, marquee on the shape layers, select them, hold Shift and deselect the outermost shape. Press Ctrl Shift J, Command Shift J on a Mac to move the shapes to a new layer. Hold Shift again, deselect the outer shape. Press Ctrl Shift J again, Command Shift N on a Mac to move the remaining shapes to a new layer. Hold Shift again, deselect the outer shape. Press Ctrl Shift J to move the remaining shapes to a new layer. Hold Shift again, deselect the outer shape. Press Ctrl Shift J, Command Shift J on a Mac to move the star to a new layer. Let us rename our layers. Let us call this layer star, the second layer blue, the third layer red 2, the fourth layer white, the fifth layer red 1. Let us recolor them. Red to take the red color and blue to take the blue color. Let us pick the red color from Illustrator project. Click on the red shape, double click on the color swatch, copy the hex code, switch to the Photoshop project, double click on the shape layer, paste the color hex, click OK, go to red 2, double click on the shape layer, paste the color hex code, click OK, go back to Illustrator project, click the color blue, click on the blue shape, double click on the foreground color, copy the hex code, switch to Photoshop project, double click on the blue shape layer, paste the hex color code, click OK. Next, let us apply some layer effects. Click on the star, go to the bottom of the layers panel, click on the FX icon, click on bevel and emboss, apply a style of peel of emboss, a technique of smooth, a depth of 100, a dilation of up, size of 5, soften, keep it at 0, shading, angle of 35 degrees, check, use global light, an altitude of 30 degrees. Highlight screen, the color is white. Opacity 50%. Shadow mode multiply. Color black and opacity of 100. Click OK. Let us apply the effect to all the other shapes. Right click on the bevel and emboss effect. Click on copy layer style. Click on the blue shape. Shift click on the red one to select them all. Right click on the right side of an empty area of the red shape layer. Click on paste layer style. That effect now is applied to all the shapes. At the moment, our shade looks as if it's engraved in the wood. Let us change that to feel as if it's embossed. Click on the outermost shape, that is red one. Double click on its bevel and emboss effect. Let us change the bevel style to inner bevel. That will help with that. Click OK. Let us add some more layer styles. Click on the star. Let us help it reinforce the bottom black shade. To do that, we will need an inner shadow. Go to the bottom of the layers panel. Click on the FX icon. Place inner shadow. Give it a blend mode of multiply. The color black. An opacity of 50%. An angle of negative 45 degrees. Deselect, use global light. Give it a distance of 5 and a size of 5. Click OK. Let us copy that same effect to a white shape. To do that, hold Alt, click on the inner shadow, drag and drop it on the white shape layer. Let us adjust the inner shadow on that layer. Double click on it. Let us change the opacity to 25%. Click OK. Now let us reinforce this dark edge at the bottom of the white shape around here. To do that, we will need a drop shadow, but that drop shadow will apply it on this red layer and cast the shadow on the white layer. Click on the red 2 layer, go to the bottom of the layers panel, click on the FX icon, choose drop shadow, give it a blend mode of multiply, an opacity of 50, an angle of negative 45 degrees, and check use global light. Give it a distance of 5 and a size of 5. Keep the spread as 0. Click OK. And that's it for now. How to move Illustrator paths into Photoshop in form of shapes. In the next episode, I'll show you how to transform this shield into a photorealistic shield using smart effects and other layer styles. And that's it for today. Like, share, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss out on our next episode.